Joe, we're back. Norman would start spouting. I date Yiddish. Yeah, I'm Jewish. I date Yiddish. I date it. Everything Jewish, Yiddish is the content before it. Know that. Mm-hmm. To the point of, what's the word I want to use? Oh, appreciation, no. Come on, no. Brain going, well, come on, brain. To the point of adornment. Let me ask you something. Can you adore the experience and enchantment of living as a human being? And why would you? Did Buddha? Did Christ? Does grandma next door? Do children 3 years old? Most of them adore the experience of living. From aware of themselves and overhearing themselves. Well, I've been led to that in my living as a genetic. So it haunts me, and I exclaim it, that living is adorable and enchanting and priceless. Something, grid in a great amplifier tube that it lives like a craft in an atmosphere of stars and planets and travels whole through it like a hummingbird. Like that little storyline? I'll give you something to do, huh? Big time. Invent with that. Take the planet through the cosmos. Well, you're going to have to hibernate first because it's going dormant, because you haven't respected that storyline at all. The enchantment I find not getting passed on, the terms of it, and the vision of it, and the picture of it. So they're missing this place. They're living not enchanted and dying not enchanted. All right, that gets in the way of the function of it. That's what it is. That's what it does. I have that on my wits and trouble to the point that I don't get to experience much because there's people around me don't like me saying that. They don't experience it themselves. They provide they're my support structure. Only none of them appreciate what I say in my support structure. And they have definite disdain for me. And I am suffering radically. You think every monarch goes through that? Is that what Mr. Bush went through? I know you need some new resources. Want to get a hold of me? Sure do. When I say new, just different. I don't need any new. And what I ask for is nothing. Except humans misunderstand me and run in their own illusions and tag me with some identity of it. Now, it's going on everywhere, and it's going on with this creature. It sure is. That's why these people picture and put two and two together, and they're in such an opportunist position. I don't know what in God's earth they want. I can provide most of their needs that they think they're so worried they're not going to get. In my case, no matter who it is. There's quite a few of them. Some of them, really, you'd be surprised, who's quite aware of what I'm talking about and is patiently waiting for me to get the momentum going to do that. And they're quite aware. And they do provide my needs. And they're very kind to me. And a lot of them are with the United States government. Sure are. And a lot of them are with the staff of let's say, servitude all around that work for the government. Sure are. That's why I have such a priceless passion for my government. Mm-hmm. The United States government staff in some places behind the scenes is beyond your ability. It's maybe understand that the technicality getting failed here do not have to make such a difference anywhere, anytime. And when I say procedure and promotion, procedure and policy, technicality, failure. That's how they finance it every day. Procedure and policy, technicality, failure. They call it a shortfall and every other damn name. Well, they're financing that. Didn't bring the water yet. Technicality, failure. I gotta go. I don't know if I said what I wanted to say or not. I'm hours without eating. Time to go. I blasted you this morning. I'm here to break down before you. That's the main thing. My Maker told me, get on stage and break down. I haven't brought my prayer life here. The Lord said, take our prayer life to stage. Oh. Ay, 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 ay. That's quite a place. Me and the Lord in prayer. Mm-hmm. If Jesus did anything like that on the mount, why would he come back? Or Moses, either one. I think if I was able to live on a mountain and have that experience with the Lord, there's a good chance it would come back. It'd be like Jeremiah Johnson, that'd be the end of that. No, I'm sorry, you're misunderstanding. I know I could explain it to you. Well, you know how pristine it is here? It's so enchanting and pristine, I'm having trouble running back and reminding you of your mistakes and how enchanting and pristine you really are, missing it. Well, I might stay there. And they don't know why they didn't. Either one of them didn't fare that well when they came back to the community and tried to remind them of things. Neither one of them fared that well. No. Buddha really didn't get the point. You got over here the point of Buddha. Well, did he get to it? Well, most people in Buddhism don't understand it. You back up and see Buddha Hindu and back up. You'll know what Buddhism is doing. Buddha ain't God, and you wouldn't let him God? Are you an idiot? Why would you distract from humanity's quality by calling one of these humans that has just behaved in awareness like a normal human being would in the situation they're in, God? What? Doesn't make sense. Not at all. The term you're misusing vividly. God. Hear the heart? Huh? Called care. Day and night and day. God. In humanity. When it ain't there, it ain't here. Got it? God.